Hi everyone, it's Pat and Jill from tastetheworld.com.au, and today we're in Sicily, and in the next 2 minutes we'll be showcasing a Sicilian octopus pasta that we experienced when we were in Sicily just a few years ago. Here we have the casarecce, which is the Sicilian twisted pasta extrusion, which is a beautiful pasta, a lot of texture. Pre-prepared octopus, which we've managed to buy. You can also use baby octopus. We've got some lovely fresh ingredients: tomatoes, chili, garlic, parsley, lemon, and of course onion to get this whole thing moving. Come over to the boiling water. It's important that the water's pre-boiled. It's also important that you put in around about half a tablespoon of salt. The Italians usually like to think that it should be like the ocean, but I think that's possibly a little too wet. So I'll pop the pasta in. Okay, so the second step is to dice some red onion. I do like red onion because it's kind of sweet. Goes the onion. And that shouldn't be on too high. We just want to get that just moving along gently. So the next step is basically to prepare the tomato. So I've got the tomato, just cut it in half, and then using a grater, I'm just grating the inside of that fruit into the bowl. And what that's going to do is leave the skin behind and prepare the beautiful filling to melt into that sauce. Let's get that into the pan right now. Next step is to put some garlic in. Some really beautiful garlic here, so I'm looking forward to mincing that in there. I like to mince my garlic so that it just integrates beautifully into the dish. Now I'm just using a little technique here which you can learn when you come to our cooking classes, how to prepare that mince really easily. Just pop that straight into the pan there. Keep that cooking along. It's just coming along beautiful. The beauty of having the tomatoes like this is that you get a very elegant sauce instead of a heavy tomato paste type sauce, which is going to really showcase the octopus. Okay, next step is just a bit of chili. I like a bit of heat, and so do the Sicilians. I'm just going to use about half a chili, just a tiny bit to add a little bit of warmth to the equation, and then I'm going to just zest some of this lemon. It's important when you're zesting not to get into the white section. Okay, now I'm going to add this to the sauce. Let's have a bit of a look at that. You can see it's just starting to integrate. Okay, just a little bit of olive oil in there to help the emulsification. Send it along beautifully. Next is a bit of parsley. Some nice parsley here, fresh from the garden.
You're going to put all that parsley in now or save some for the...
I'm going to save a little bit for later. I'm going to put some of it in now so you get that flavour going through and you get some freshness at the very end. And next is to open the octopus.
So if you haven't got octopus, what else could you use?
You could use baby octopus, you could use prawns. There's a lot of different things that you can use here, but this is spectacular. Okay, you can tell by the look of the pasta that it's pretty much approaching its readiness. See, it's still a bit wobbly now, and you've got to taste it. There's a tiny bit of bite in there, al dente, to the bite, and that's, for me, ready. Now it's time to use the colander and get rid of the water. Okay, as you can see here, the tomato is broken down. You can see the colour's changed to a darker, less bright colour. That's, for me, spelling the sign that it's ready. I'm going to add the octopus at this point. It's already cooked in this case, so if it wasn't already cooked, you would need to pre-cook it or add it in at an earlier stage. But I would pre-cook it so that you can control exactly when that should go in. What I'm going to do now is just add just a bit of lemon juice to this equation here, just a touch of citrus, just to really brighten up the dish. And at this point, a tiny bit of pepper and just a tiny bit of salt. I haven't added any seasoning yet. There's about a third of a teaspoon in there. Just going to stir that through and give that a little taste. Perfect. It's time to add the pasta. Add the pasta into there. Get our mix through. All the flavour is in there now, and it's now going to come into this plate right here and now. And finish with just a little bit of parsley on the top. Okay, the part we've all been waiting for is the taste test. Let's make sure I get a bit of that octopus, a bit of that sauce, a bit of that pasta. Oh, textural heaven. Beautiful acidity from the tomatoes and lemon. Lovely flavours from that tomato. Tiny touch of chilli just adds a bit of warmth to it. Oh, just something I can eat a lot of. Oh, just something I can eat a lot of. Oh, just something I can eat a lot of.